my father's sorrow?
I will try, dear Mabel. But why does he sit here, night after night, in this drafty old ruin?
Why do I sit here? To escape from the pirates' clutches, I described myself as an orphan. And, heaven help me, I'm no orphan. I came here to humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors and to implore their forgiveness for having brought dishonor on the family escutcheon.
But you forget, son. You only bought the property a year ago. And the stucco in your baronial hall is scarcely dry.
Frederic, in this chapel are ancestors. You cannot deny that. With the estate, I bought the chapel and its contents. Now, I don't know whose ancestors they were, but I know whose ancestors they are. And I shudder to think that their descendants by purchase, if I may so describe myself, should have brought disgrace on what I have no doubt was an unstained escutcheon.
Be comforted. Had you not acted as you did, these reckless men would assuredly have called in the nearest clergyman and married your large family on the spot.
I thank you for your proffered solace, but it is unavailing. Oh, I assure you that such is the anguish and remorse that I feel at the abominable falsehood by which I escaped these easily deluded pirates, that I would go to their simple-minded chief at once and confess all. Did I not feel the consequences would be most disastrous to myself? At what hour does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11. And by midnight, I hope to have atoned for my involuntary association with these pestilent scourgers by sweeping them from the face of the earth. And then, dear Mabel, you will be mine.
Are your devoted followers at hand?
They only await my orders.
Then, Frederic, let your escort lion-hearted be summoned to receive the general's blessing ere they depart upon their dread adventure.
Dear sir, they come.
And we find the wisest thing is to snap our fists and sing for when threatened with the mutes and your heart is in your boots, then his jumping brings it round like a drum. It's martial sound, like a drum. It's martial sound. Such expressions hurt the cure. Can't relate to men to cheer. Oh, what going to be their fate in a highly nervous state? Still to us it's evident these intentions are relent.
pillage, which had a sense of duty, stern dictation. I, circumstances victim, have been guilty.
Young Frederic, your late commander.
And I, your little Ruth.
For mad intruders, how dare ye face me? Oh, ye not rash ones, that I have known you to extermination.
Have mercy on us. Hear us a slaughter.
I do not think I ought to listen to you. Yet mercy should alloy our stern resentment. And so I will be merciful. Stay on.
When you had left our pirate home, we tried to raise our spirits faint according to our custom, with rips and quibbles trained. But all in vain, the quips we heard, we lay and sobbed upon the rocks, until to somebody occurred a startling paradox.
A paradox.
A paradox, the most ingenious paradox. We rips and quibbles heard in flocks, but not to meet this paradox.
Paradox, a paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This paradox.
We knew your taste for curious quips, for cranks and contradictions queer, and with the laughter on our lips we wished you there to hear. We said if we could tell it him, how Frederic would the joke enjoy. And so we first was like and then to tell it to our boys.
This paradox.
That paradox, that most ingenious paradox. The quips and quibbles heard in flocks, but not to meet this paradox.
Paradox, a paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This paradox.
For some ridiculous reason, to which, however, I have no desire to be disloyal, some person in authority, I don't know who, very likely the astronomer royal, has decided that, although for such a beastly month as February, 28 days as a rule are plenty, 1 year in every 4, his days shall be reckoned as 9 and 20. Through some singular coincidence, I shouldn't be surprised if it were owing to the agency of an ill-natured fairy. You are the victim of this clumsy arrangement, having been born in leap year on the 29th of February. And so, by a simple arithmetical process, you'll easily discover that though you've lived 21 years, yet, if we go by birthdays, you're only 5 and a little bit over.
Dear me, let's see. Yes, yes, with yours my figures do agree. How quaint the ways of paradox, at common sense she gaily mocks. Though counting in the usual way is 21 I've been alive. Yet reckoning by my natal day, 1, 2, 3, 4. I am a little boy of 5.
He is a little boy of 5.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. Most absurdly whimsical.
You are glad now that you spared us, I'll be bound. You would never have
of your comrades.
My comrades?
I'm afraid you don't appreciate the delicacy of your position. You were apprenticed to us.
Until I reached my 21st year.
No. Until you reached your 21st birthday. And going by birthdays, you are as yet only 5 1/4.
You don't mean to say you're going to hold me to that?
No, we merely remind you of the fact and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Your sense of duty.
Well, don't put it on that footing. As I was merciful to you just now, be merciful to me. I implore you not to insist on the letter of your bond, just as the cup of happiness is at my lips.
We insist on nothing. We content ourselves with pointing out to you your duty.
Your duty?
Well, you have appealed to my sense of duty. And my duty is only too clear. I abhor your infamous calling. I shudder at the thought that I have ever been mixed up with it. But duty is before all. At any price, I will do my duty.
Bravely spoken. Come, you're one of us once more.
Lead on, I follow. Oh, horror!
What is the matter?
Ought I to tell you? No, I cannot do it. And yet, as one of your band...
Speak out, I charge you by that sense of conscientiousness to which we have never yet appealed in vain.